Our side menu on the left, there's so many things to look at, right? But when you want to manipulate a pipeline, once you grabbed it from the store or you literally created it from scratch, you want to go to templates on the left-hand side and then click on pipelines. I have a few pipelines that I have copied from our libraries or from our marketplace, some that I've created from scratch. But let's take a look at this tax return pipeline that we have here at the top. This is the one that I used earlier with Katie, but I actually removed the actions on stage one because I want to show you how to add a proposal or engagement letter on stage one. So what you do, again, I'm going to show you one more time. You click on the pipeline that you want to edit and you immediately take a look at this particular view. Now there's another view called workflow, and if you click on pipelines there, click on the same pipeline, it gives you a different kind of view. This is called a Kanban view. This is where you can actually see jobs moving from stage to stage. We don't want to take a look at that just yet. So if I click on edit, it'll take me to the template section so I can edit the stage. So if I want to add an automation here, it's going to give me a drop down and I want to add an engagement letter. A side menu will pop up. And again, if this is too advanced, don't worry. We're just showing you how to manipulate templates because we're going to hyper focus on building this pipeline out later. So, but really simple. I want to send an engagement letter right when somebody is added to stage one. So from the drop down, you'll see all of my templates that I've used, and I'm going to use this engagement letter. It's for 2025. I titled it that way, so I know that's the one that I need to use. You can title them however you'd like. And the reminders are here. I want to send a reminder once every 7 days. I'm going to click on save. And that's it. So when I add a job, and I'm going to hit save, by the way, you always want to hit save at the bottom so that you don't lose your stuff. Because if I try to move away from the screen, it's going to tell me, hey, you've made changes and you haven't saved this. Are you sure you want to do that? So make sure you hit save. All right. So now that we have this ready, I can add somebody to stage number one and they'll immediately get a notification that says, hi, on behalf of, Community Tax, which is my firm, you have an engagement letter to sign. Please log into your portal so you can sign that. That's the kind of notification that they will receive. If you want to send an additional email aside from that, you can edit automation and then you can say send email. And you can create a predetermined email to send it to your clients. Maybe it can be a welcome email. It can be, hey, we're starting on your tax return for 2025. Whatever you'd like to say, this is how you edit that, right? For now, I'll just leave this because I just wanted to demo really quickly how you manipulate a pipeline and add an action like sign a proposal, right? All right. So now that you know how this looks like, don't think that this is going to be hard for clients once they receive the engagement letter. Well, first, after they actually activate their account, which is fairly easy, you'll see that they immediately start signing things without you having to do much because the system is very easy to use. One of the use cases that we have for Blue Ridge Tax, for example, they were surprised to see or say things like even my 70-year-old clients are uploading documents and they're signing things, and that's surprising because I thought they wouldn't. And there's other scenarios that I've worked with in which some clients, they feel that they're worried that they might not be able to get a grasp on TaxDome, but surprisingly they do. Like sometimes it's like the younger crowds that sometimes don't get how to upload something. Generally, most of our clients and their client base understand how to use TaxDome immediately right off the bat. It's very rare that you have those handful of clients that simply don't want to use technology because it's really, really straightforward and simple to use.
So we have a client question
Yeah.
or customer question. They would like us to show how the proposal flows to the engagement letter. would you be able to show just how saving it and then how it shows as an engagement letter on our side, on the
Oh, yeah.
employee side?
So I'll show you. Let me see. All right, perfect. So let's go to the engagement letter. So when this is, sent out, you can go ahead and click on it, and this is how it'll look like for your clients, okay? For example, I have this engagement letter where the intro has a short video. You can add a short video of your firm, like you talking to your clients and giving them instructions, or talking about some of the terms about whatever service you're providing, right? I took this example of the random YouTube video from our channel. But feel free to add a video for, regarding your business. So this is how it's going to look like again for your client. If they log into a browser, this is how it's going to look like. And that's it. I can see that she signed, right? So this is the way they will see it, and this is the way you'll see it on your end.
All right, thank you.
Yeah. And let's see, I want to go into that section one more time and just show you that you do have three dots on the right side. Now, again, I went to her account. I went to the engagement letter tab. I opened it up, but you can also click on these three dots. You can download this document. You can resend it. You can look at an audit trail. An audit trail will kind of show you when this was signed, who did that, from what IP address, things like that. So this is really neat historical data to have. And you'll always have it on these three dots. And again, if you want to look at how this looks like, you just open it up and see how it looks like on your end, which is exactly how it'll look like on your client's end. Right. So hopefully that answers that question. I know you might have a lot of questions. We have our team really happy to answer all of the questions right now live. And somebody asks about the recordings. You will always be emailed the recording after the webinars are over. So don't worry, you'll have a recording for you to use if you need to later on for a walkthrough.